How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to COVID Survivors, your grandmother's favorite reaction channel. Today's episode is called The Worst Ghost Reaction Video That Devin Has Ever Watched. Watching a video and you gotta believe everything that you see on the internet, and Moist Critical was telling me that I gotta ask you guys to subscribe because it's free, it's easy, you just tickle the little button there, and you'll be one of the first 1,000 to help us get that shiny little plaque that they send you whenever you get 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to be a part of that, go ahead and subscribe, and we're going to roll right into this. But first, my name is Soul, and this is
Shannon Bob.
And we're going to be reacting to some Nuke's Top 5. So stick around, hang around to the end, and let us know how you feel in the comments about each of these videos. 5 scary ghost videos that will creep you out. Well, let's find out.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Stowaway. YouTuber Chad Morin and his team from the YouTube channel Ghost Hunt Weekend host monthly group tours of haunted places and upload them to YouTube. On this paranormal investigation of the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, they are accompanied by Jacob from the travel channel The Carpetbagger. Now, the Titanic Museum is built like a replica, half scale, of the original Titanic ship.
Is his name really the Carpetbagger?
I can't see because of that.
Oh, you can't see?
Yeah, it's like directly in my way.
Dude's name is the Carpetbagger. I'm in. I am in.
Employees believe the giant museum to be haunted by many of the spirits of the 1,496
Say
people who
scale?
tragically lost their lives on board
That's
the
just
Titanic
terrifying in
1912. Because, you see, the museum houses around 400 real items found either in the wreckage of the Titanic or actually found on the victim's
I wonder if her
bodies.
scream is picked up on the mic.
I hope not.
Isidore Strauss's ring. It's a wedding ring that was recovered from the dead body.
When the group reaches the
Wait,
outer
so
area,
they
it is meant
actually
to represent
have
the outside deck of
items from the
Titanic.
people that were
Chad
pulled from the
Ghost
original
Hunt Weekends
Titanic?
and Jacob from the Carpetbagger capture something
creepy.
very strange on
That's
camera
creepy.
at the exact same time.
We should plan a trip.
I'll even go backwards.
That.
When I get to 1,
That.
can you make that one go off? 3, 2, 1. Whoa.
I'm sorry. I just want to say that we don't have somebody just locked in the back of our apartment. That is our toddler screaming in the background. Because we have tried and tried and tried to get this video recorded tonight, and we just can't because she will not sleep.
I think it should be noted that her door is shut as well.
Yeah, so if you just randomly hear, bah! That's our toddler.
Yeah, this one here. Hey, what's that screaming?
Yeah, did you hear that?
Dude, we just heard screaming.
I'll even go backwards. When I get to 1, can you make that one go off? 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Yeah, this one here. Hey, what's that screaming?
Yeah, did you hear that?
Oh.
Dude, we just heard screaming.
Besides getting a direct response on the REM pod sitting on the deck of the museum, they hear an unexplained scream coming from somewhere in the area. Now, the scream is certainly creepy, but it doesn't even compare to what happens when they are exploring the second-class area of the replica ship.
Oh, so that was the
And
second
no
camera.
one in the group
Yeah.
even notices.
Just knock on the gate or knock on a wall, let us know you're in there, and we'll grab the keys.
What was that? There's like banging here, and then that went off at the same time.
Did you see something?
No, I heard it. I don't know where that came from. I couldn't tell if it was here. Yeah.
Let us know you're in there. Can you bang harder? We'll get the keys. We can't hear you if you're in there.
Did you see it?
What was that?
When Chad pans over to the left to film the group, a dark figure seems to be walking all the way in the back. Unlike the group, who all seem to be looking towards the replica Titanic gate, whoever or whatever this is doesn't seem to pay attention to anyone, and almost looks like it's wearing a dress. But what do you think this could be? Could it be the ghost of one of the victims who didn't survive the Titanic and now roams the museum halls attached to one of their beloved items? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Ooh.
Be sure to check out both Chad's YouTube channel, Ghost Hunt Weekends, and Jacob's YouTube channel.
Okay, so I mean, You know, obviously, like, you know, the very first few things that you could say about that is obviously it could have just been a person.
Right.
But if you take a look at it, it was like pitch black.
Yeah, because I kept looking at it harder, because at first I was like, that's just like a woman.
Yeah.
Like.
And then like hold on, let's go back, because it almost doesn't look like there's anywhere to go. Like, so there would be no reason
to walk that way.
But, and like nobody even makes the slightest hint that they see it either.
Right.
So I mean, that's definitely pretty creepy. I mean, whether or not,
why was she standing directly behind him?
Yeah, like it looks like she like just kind of like materialized out from behind him.
Right.
Which, I mean, again, could be staged, but who's to say, you know?
And it doesn't look like she's wearing her mask either.
God damn it, Karen. But yeah, that one is definitely creepy. I like that one.
We're in a pandemic, guys. Wear your mask.
Yeah, tell all the ghosts you know out there. They better be wearing their masks. Because we got COVID and...
It sucks.
Opening a doorway. This strange Japanese video popped up on the internet and quickly went viral with over 1 million views. Unfortunately, no one seems to know the source of the video, including me. I did my usual research, but no one seems to have a clue as to where the creepy video came from. As with most Japanese videos, the couple's identities appear to be blurred in the original video. Having said all that, the clip is still downright chilling.
Is that it?
That?
Oh. Is it gonna... Dude!
The couple sees the odd blurry shape of someone or something that seems to be peering into their kitchen window. But when the guy quickly slides the window open, there's no one there. He turns back to his girlfriend and catches a truly disturbing figure standing right behind her, dark and shadowy with what almost looks like rotting skin. Then as he pans back only a moment later, the figure has just disappeared. So did the couple unwittingly let a wandering spirit into their home? Unfortunately, without a source, we'll never know. But let me know what you think down in the comments.
Okay, that one. All right, that one made me jump. I was expecting it to like materialize back into the window or like slap the window or something. And I was also thinking like that could be anything, and then they open the window and reveal that like something could have been standing there. Of course, I'm not gonna say, you know, that's got to be real. Like, I mean, you never know, nobody knows. But on a factor of jump scares, definitely did well.
It definitely looked like whatever it was did have rotting skin, though. It looked gray.
Yeah.
Like straight gray.
Yeah, I definitely liked that one. This one's titled Paranormal Activity.
Okay. TikTok user Harry McClary says that after he and his wife spent an evening playing around with the Ouija board in their house, things have never quite been the same. They began to hear strange sounds around their house on an almost daily basis, and things in the house begin to move on their own. Harry starts grabbing his camera and recording whenever anything strange goes down.
Oh, is there supposed to be nothing down there? That's a door.
Hello? Oh my god!
Oh shit.
Harry and his wife hear a door in the basement repeatedly opening and slamming shut, alarming their dog, who's barking at the threat violently off camera. When Harry says, "Hello?" the sound stops, and after a brief moment of silence, something we can't see seems to charge up the stairs towards him. Now, a lot of TikTok viewers were very concerned about the well-being of Harry's panicked dog, but don't worry, the dog is fine. They were all just a bit shaken up by the experience. And as for Harry, he caught a bit of flack from some of his TikTok followers. They said he should have gone down into the basement to investigate the strange sounds instead of running. Well, only a week later and he gets his chance. The family once again starts hearing something in the basement. Harry goes to check, and it did not go well.
Okay, so we got the same noise.
Ooh.
A ping pong ball.
Ooh.
A big slam.
Again, the family hears the
was
sound
that
of a door in the
noise?
basement repeatedly opening and slamming shut. But this time Harry gathers his courage and immediately charges downstairs to investigate. As he slowly reaches for the door, it flings open on its own, sending Harry running in terror once again. Now, up until this point, Harry hasn't really caught any footage of what might be haunting their home. But that changes one night when strange things start to go down in his living room.
Okay, because I was about to...
Ooh. Every light in his house is off.
The door
Oh,
to
did
a
you see
display
those
cabinet
eyes?
opens on its own, and Harry hears something run past him. The light in the hallway is swinging back and forth wildly. When Harry checks the light, it bursts. But there's something here you might not have noticed on your first view. Something absolutely terrifying. Watch again.
The eyes. The eyes. Oh.
In the darkness, a pair of glowing eyes seem to be staring
I
at
see
Harry
that.
from his laundry room. When he turns, another set of glowing eyes is staring at him from the bedroom. In the corner, he sees what appears to be a headless, dark figure that grows in size and even seems to form arms. Harry runs. That's the last video uploaded to Harry McClary's TikTok account as of this recording. Now, of course, as with all TikTok paranormal videos, Harry receives his share of doubters, but he simply shrugs it off. Harry claims he's 40 years old and just knows very little about TikTok or video editing. So is it
Well,
all
of
real,
course.
and is Harry McClary really haunted? Or is it all just an elaborate but very well done TikTok ARG? You decide. Follower.
Okay. My biggest gripe with TikTok is that if I see something on TikTok, I throw it right out. And that might just be my view. You know, I know others have different views, but videos can be uploaded to TikTok from a PC, which means you have full access to all editing. Okay. When he goes out in the basement, okay, you hear the slamming door, you hear the ping pong ball. Okay, that can all be pre-recorded and then laid over. All right. Same with something running up the steps. You know, he could have recorded his daughter running up the steps and then laid it over.
I don't think they have kids. I think it's just them and their dog. Because I've seen the TikTok before.
Well, when he turned around, was that not his daughter?
That was his wife.
Okay, so he could have recorded his wife.
Yeah.
And then when he goes downstairs, he could have had somebody down there slamming the door. And then when he shut off the light, there could have been a cut right there. You know, or I mean, wasn't really needed because when he goes up to the door, it opens, which is the only reason it didn't scare me, is because I expected that to happen, or it was just gonna slam. And then the same with running down the hallway, they could have had something. They could have had a little string tied to a piece of tape on the lamp, and they could have recorded his wife running down the hallway. And then all she had to do was hide behind something and pull that string to get the lamp. And then literally anything can be set up for lights to get that glowing eye effect. And then all he had to do was have his wife stand in the corner because the lights are out, and you're not going to be able to see any kind of definition, especially with that little tiny light, which looked like it had a diffuser on it. And have her stand up, hunched over with her neck down, and you'd get that headless effect. You know, I'm not saying this one's fake. You know, I know a lot in the last video, a lot of people thought I was saying that these things are fake. I am not saying it's fake. But I am saying, me personally, I don't believe it. Simply for the fact that it was put on TikTok.
This is what happens when you edit things.
Yes. I have been editing and I've been working on Photoshop for the past year. Like, I got my 5-year-old to stop being scared of the dark because she thinks that there are ghosts everywhere. And so I showed her how easy it is to make a ghost picture. You know, so now I got her to stop, you know, getting scared of things because of that. And just me personally, if it's on TikTok, I don't believe it.
It's very easy to edit things on TikTok.
It's just very easy to edit anything.
I have a sibling who edits videos on her laptop and puts them on TikTok.
Yeah, so I mean, whether or not it's real, I don't know. And I'm not saying it's fake, but I just don't personally believe it. And it was a good video. It was a very, very, very good video. Whether it's real or fake, if it's real, that's awesome evidence. If it's fake, they did a phenomenal job.
If it's real, please find somewhere else to live.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Popular Korean ghost hunt live streamer Michael from the YouTube channel Docha Michael explores an abandoned multi-floor apartment building that is allegedly haunted. Soon after he enters the building, it becomes obvious that whatever lurks in the shadows does not want him there.
누구세요? 어? 누구세요?
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
누구세요? 아! 누구세요? 아! 와! 분명히 움직였는데 사람이 땡길 만한 그것이 아닌데 여러분들 봤죠? 이것이
Is that a Dybbuk box?
봤죠 여러분들? 이거 사람이 땡길 수가 없는데
A small red box slides across the floor and opens on its own before falling over. When Michael checks it, he finds no explanation for how it could have moved. He continues to explore and reaches what appears to be a small, cluttered bedroom.
어? 아니야 잠깐만 잠깐만 와씨 어? 어?
Is that him breathing?
I think so.
Yeah.
Ooh.
뭔 소리야? 띵띵 소리 뭔 소리야?
Oh, nice. Do you hear it? Yeah, you don't want to step on those nails.
야, 이거 만만치 않네 여기. 어디 있는 거야? 이거 여러분들 잡기는 아닙니다. 이거 잡기는.
Man, I'm waiting for the day one of these guys peek under a bed like that, and there's just something there.
No. You got some balls to peek under a bed.
A red stool suddenly slides behind one of the beds on its own. Michael rushes over and grabs the stool, but again can't find any explanation for the strange activity. He puts the stool back where he found it and is about to leave when behind his back the same stool falls over. Even creepier, a heavy cupboard then falls over on its side and blocks his path. Michael hears a strange unexplained bell coming from somewhere inside the room, and then another large cupboard falls. This time, Michael just makes a run for it. After he calms down, Michael continues exploring, heading up one floor in the apartment building. And then things get even more terrifying.
I can't tell what's him and what's not.
That's him.
Yeah. Whatever's moving around is not.
Why walk in with your back into a room?
Because he heard something behind him.
Oh.
Did you see it? Michael hears bizarre footsteps right behind him, and when he turns, the bathroom slippers he had captured on camera only seconds earlier are now right behind him. Almost as if someone or something was wearing them and walking in his direction. Michael is shocked and very carefully just backs away. A little wary
He
and
didn't even
very
catch
freaked
that.
out, Michael now walks a little more carefully through the creepy old apartment building. He hears some sounds and turns a corner and is confronted by something absolutely horrifying.
What did he see?
Was that him?
Again, did you see it? When
No.
Michael looks around the corner, a dark mass that looks like a head with black hair disappears into a doorway. When Michael runs to see what it was, there's nothing there. Now, in this next part, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what Michael is doing. He sets up his camera to point towards a doorway as he throws some sort of grain or powder around a room. If you do know what he has in those Ziploc bags, please let me know down in the comments. But either way, whatever it is he's doing seems to work, because things take a terrifying turn.
아까 좀 갖고 오세요. 제가 이것까지 뿌리기 싫습니다. 갖고 오세요. 갖고 오세요. 갖고 오세요. When you get 갖고 오세요. 오 곡게 그만 갖고 오세요.
Oh, shit.
When you get 갖고 오세요.
No!
갖고 오세요.
What the fuck was that?
뭐야? 누구세요? 누구십니까?
A horrible face with long dark hair can be seen looking straight at the camera. Michael is completely unaware of the chilling event and only gets up after he hears a noise. When he pans the camera around the hallway, there's nothing there. So just what was this? Some of Michael's viewers believe it to be the head of a mannequin, and others believe it's far too lifelike to be a mannequin and think he actually caught some terrifying apparition on camera. But what do you think?
But hold on, there's a cut there.
Is there?
Did you see it?
No.
I wonder if Nuke made that cut, or like watch carefully. Like right as the head's going away, watch Michael. But there's a cut right when this head is going back. Like make sure you're watching Michael.
Okay.
You see the cut?
I do.
So I'm wondering if because if Nuke made that cut, I can see if like he was still like throwing stuff,
Right.
and he cut it to where he got back up. But if Nuke didn't make that cut, that's very suspicious.
Right. I saw that
And-
first because I was like that jumps a little bit.
Yeah, and again, once again, if that shit's real, like holy hell.
Right.
As for jump scare, phenomenal. Like that was brilliant.
From below. Dennis from the popular Russian YouTube paranormal channel, Dark Ghost Paranormal, travels to a small cottage in the Russian countryside that has been abandoned for over 20 years. It is said that the home was built on top of an old cemetery, and that anyone who has ever dared to enter the house has experienced
We've watched him
traumatizing
before, haven't we?
paranormal activity. Dennis doesn't know if any of the rumors are true.
I don't know if it's him
but is
or if the
determined
other
to
guy.
find out for
He looks like the
himself.
one that was pushed
He
down the
investigates
stairs.
the cottage over several
Remember?
overnight visits.
I do remember.
Dennis sets up a
Yeah, it
camera
might be
in the
him.
old home's living room and a GoPro in the bedroom next to it. He also places a device that measures changes in the surrounding electromagnetic field in the room. He settles down in the kitchen and keeps an eye on the camera's live feed from his laptop. That's when his device suddenly detects a change in the room.
Oh.
Dennis hurries into the abandoned home's bedroom to check on the electromagnetic field device. He then hears a sound which makes him spin around to see what's behind him. He just misses witnessing something absolutely terrifying with his own eyes. A dark shadow figure moving from right to left, right behind him. But his GoPro camera captures every creepy detail. Throughout the night, his cameras capture furniture moving on its own. In one of his investigations, Dennis captures something truly bizarre.
Так, мне нужно сейчас будет ИГФ.
Ooh.
Can you imagine how terrifying that would be?
Oh my god.
It's just like, let me play you the song of my people.
Is that Kurt?
Bro, this is like straight out of Resident Evil Biohazard.
Oof.
You're part of the family now, kid. Did you see the drapes?
I did. I saw them before. Dude, leave all his stuff in there?
I wonder if there was his footprints going up to the house.
Сейчас, друзья, мне надо отойти. Это просто пипец.
A creepy accordion in the corner of the room seems to just start playing on its own. Dennis just gets out of there. He waits outside for an hour, gathering his courage before he goes back in. But Dennis has another
It's not
odd
over.
experience with the accordion, and this one is even more disturbing.
I don't like that mirror that is above the accordion right there.
Чего? Ну мне просто, реально, мне по всему телу мурашки пошли.
Man, she will not go to sleep.
No, she
Не
won't.
знаю, как туда зайти. Но заходить надо.
Now, very alert YouTube viewers notice something that makes this particular activity with the accordion even stranger.
No.
Did you see it? Right before the accordion starts playing on its own, a dark figure seems to walk towards the accordion and disappear, almost as if it approached the accordion to have a play. Dennis decides to do a modified spirit box session that he calls an EGF session in the abandoned home's kitchen area. What happens next shocks him to his core.
Ooh.
Почему мне нужно уйти?
Hinder.
Мешаешь.
У меня к вам вопрос. Под этим домом есть захоронение?
Да. Это мы.
Swear to God, if it's this music.
Что вас держит в нашем мире?
They were defiled.
Осквернили.
Кто и чем вас осквернил? Кто вас осквернил?
Well, that doesn't make sense.
No.
Дом.
Дом. Вы имеете в виду, на этом месте нельзя было строить этот дом?
Oh, oh, oh.
Dude?
Пипец, я просто не могу. Пипец, мне никогда не было так жутко.
Soon after this, Dennis decides to just get out of there. He says that he has never been this creeped out at a location before. So did he possibly capture the ghosts of the people allegedly buried underneath the abandoned home? Is that why no one will live there? Let me know what you think. You can check out the Dark Ghost Paranormal full 3-part investigation at the abandoned house.
Dude's got some nuts of steel though. For
I know.
realsies.
Yeah, he really does.
I'm pretty sure I saw somebody talking about that video also, but while I was watching the video, I didn't see what they were talking about.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I quite believe that debunk, because it was something to do when that pot moved.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was supposed to be like an infrared light, and I looked, like as soon as I realized like what video we were watching, I watched for it.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it. So, but still, the accordion playing, which would be incredibly hard to pull off unless somebody was behind it.
Right.
And the shadows could easily be pulled off, but the fact that he didn't put any attention to them,
right,
kind of, makes you think that maybe that it was actual, But with anything modified like that EGF, that's kind of hard to believe because you don't know exactly what modifications they made to it. So the credibility there could be a little bit shaky. But overall, the video was very good.
It was.
And I liked a lot of these videos. Unlike last week,
They were really good this week.
Yeah, they were really good this week. We do apologize for not putting out a video last week. We were still quarantined with COVID, and we were still trying to recover, and we just didn't quite have the energy to pull it off.
It's been a hard couple weeks.
It's been a really hard couple weeks, but we're back now. We're back to full health, and we will catch you all next week. See ya.